Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a hot topic in the Mortal Kombat community, also known as Onaga. Now, with rumors swirling about his possible return, many fans are hoping that his inclusion could be the saving grace for Mortal Kombat 1. But here's the hard truth. Onaga, as legendary as he is, won't be able to save Mortal Kombat 1 from its current issues. So let's break down why. Now, don't get me wrong. Onaga is an incredible character, and many of us are excited about the idea of him being back. But the problem is, Mortal Kombat 1's core issues go way beyond just adding a cool character. The game right now feels pretty bare bones in my opinion. We've got a limited number of game modes, and while the roster is pretty solid for the most part, it's not enough to cover up for the lack of variety. Onaga can't save that, and I'm just being honest with you. Here's another thing, the pricing. Onaga could drop as part of some fancy new DLC, but let's be real. Players are already feeling burned by how much they have to pay for extra characters and content. The current DLCs are microtransactions, they're just too expensive. And that's turning a lot of people away. Adding another high-priced character like Onaga is not going to fix the problem. In fact, it could make it worse. Now, I've never bought a Mortal Kombat DLC as much as the next person. The only DLC I've paid for because I wanted to make YouTube content with him was Omni-Man. So for me, I'm going to be purchasing characters that I just want to play individually. Like I might get Cyrex, Sector looked pretty good, so I may get those two characters or whatever, but I think those characters should be $4.99 if you ask me, not $8. Correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the characters are like $8 or something, and the cameo is like $4.99 or something, somewhere in that area. Now, even if Onaga came in with a badass moveset and a cool design, it won't change the fact that the game lacks replay value. The current game modes are getting repetitive, and without something fresh like a deeper tower system, more engaging like Combat League challenges, or even new online modes, adding a single character isn't going to make the game feel new again. It still feel like you're playing the same old game, just with Onaga included. So my whole point is, I wanted to bring to your attention that the thing about Mortal Kombat 1 is it thrives on variety. It's not just about one character, it's about the entire roster and how the game keeps you hooked. Now sure, Onaga would be a great addition, but focusing on a character to fix the game's issue isn't enough. Mortal Kombat 1 needs broader updates that affect the whole experience, like for example, improving the progression system, new rewards, and maybe even more story content. I'll touch on that in another video because we definitely need more of that. Now, balancing and meta issues still exist even if you add them. That's just my opinion. Like for example, you got broken hitboxes. You know, those are very frustrating. Then you got meta characters, and let's not forget Mortal Kombat 1 has balancing issues. We all know that. Even if Onaga come in and shake up things just a little bit, it's not going to solve the problems with hitboxes or overpowered characters. Adding him to the roster won't magically fix the frustrating elements that players are already dealing with. NRS need to address this deeper gameplay problem as soon as they possibly can if they want to make Mortal Kombat 1 truly great again. It is possible to fix this game. It's very possible for them to fix Mortal Kombat, but it's really going to take them to have to get their things together in order for us to be able to accept Mortal Kombat as the game we want to accept it as, because it's like this. We all want to root for NRS. Excuse me guys, a little tired. We all want to root for NRS. We want to. We just be so upset when they got one job, and the one job is to entertain the fans, and it's like they do everything they can to underwhelm the fans and then try to make up for it with DLC by dragging things out for an entire year. Basically just kind of drip feeding us is what I'm referring to. For those of you that don't know, drip feeding is something where it's like they just giving you just a little bit at a time. It's almost like eating a bowl of cereal and your mother only giving you 1 spoonful of cereal once a day. You know, first of all, that would be some nasty cereal by the time you get done with it. Secondly, that's what drip feeding is. Instead of giving it to you all at one time and giving it to you fresh, they want to give it to you over a period of time. And that right there is something that's really hurting the game. But if they were to do things a little different, maybe add some more story mode and stuff like that, it could possibly change a lot of things. So I am going to be making another video about what can they do with the story mode, because NRS is onto something with these DLC story mode packs, but they are going to have to step it up is what they're going to have to do. What's going on right now, it just cannot be, it can't be tolerated. Some characters are better than other characters. And when I say that, I mean like some characters have more in-depth move sets and some characters just feel really bare bones, like they don't have enough moves. We experienced that issue with Mortal Kombat 11, where characters like Scarlet had so many less moves to the point where her move set list had nothing but a whole bunch of space at the bottom of it, because she only had like just a handful of moves, you know, compared to like if you look at all the characters that came later, like the DLC characters, Cyrax look cool as hell, and so do Sector. I love fighting against them just to see what they can do, but I don't like fighting against them because I know they're gonna put hands and feet on me. You get what I'm saying? Those type of things. But again, I just wanted to bring those type of things to your attention to let you know that NRS could really turn this thing around, and I'm kind of hoping they do, because yes, we do have, you know, some great characters. The graphics is pretty good. You know, in my opinion, the graphics is not, it's not as good as MK11 graphics. It's just not at all. But these graphics are pretty okay. You know, I thought the graphics was going to be more like the trailer that we saw. That's kind of what I was hoping for, but unfortunately this is what we got here. Now, adding Onaga to the game, I mean, if they were to add him, of course I would love to see Onaga put into the game, as well as a lot of other characters, but they would definitely need to drop a balance patch right along with that, because some of these characters is just, it's not that, you know, they're broken, but they are, in so many words, broken. That's what they are. So I do want to know your opinion, like what characters do you think are broken in Mortal Kombat 1? For me personally, any character can be broken if you play them correctly. And for those of you that don't know what broken mean, I'm basically referring to the fact that the character is so good, like it has so many options. It has great air control, great offense, great defense, move fast, fast recovery time, and kinda can land all of their moves. And then on top of that, they go right into some type of what you call it, cameo thing is what they go into at that point, you know. So that's usually something that has to be worked out at that point in order for the game to kind of feel balanced. And I think that's something that needs to be fixed straight up. That's just how I'm looking at it or whatever. But anyway, definitely make sure you stay tuned, because I got plenty more videos that are going to be coming, and I can't wait to let you guys know what's going on and how we can get these issues fixed. So definitely keep me in mind, so that way you know exactly where to come right here on the Wave Report. So again, smash that subscribe button and turn on post notifications, as this is your brand new favorite and exclusive place for daily Mortal Kombat content. And then on top of that, I'm gonna be honest, I would like to see, you know, General Shao become Shao Kahn. So again, more videos are coming, because I got some good ideas as far as to what NRS can do to try to help them out a little bit, you know, because they are sitting on a multi-million-dollar franchise. But you know, if you don't execute correctly, it just kind of lets everybody down at that point. And that's not something, you know, any of us want to go through. We all want to make sure that we are getting the game that we're paying for. We want to make sure we're getting our money's worth, right? That's just what we want to make sure, is we getting our money's worth. And of course, I want NRS to enjoy the money that they're getting, instead of having fans go, yo, we paying you too much money and y'all not really giving us nothing in return. So that's something I want to make sure that I use this channel to bring to you guys' attention. So that way, if a random NRS employee happen to see it, cool. But if you as a fan, if you have to see it, cool. I want to let you know you're not alone or whatever, because it's so much more that can be done. And I think that's something we need to bring to the table, so that way people can kind of get some of these questions answered that they have, because they do have a lot of questions. But when it comes to the things that I mentioned here in this video, I'm serious about what I said. Those are just my opinion, but I do want to pass this question off to you guys in the comment sections below. What are your thoughts? Do you think Onaga joining Mortal Kombat 1 would make it a better game? Or do you feel like Onaga joining Mortal Kombat 1 won't make a difference at all? So I want you to sound off in the comments and let me know. Make sure you smash that subscribe button and turn on post notifications if you have not done so already, so that way you can stay tuned for everything that's going on the channel. Again, it feels good to be back. I look forward to seeing you guys in the future as we continue to drop more content. Thanks for watching, and I will most certainly catch you in the next one. Nah, for real, hit that like button. Stop playing. Come on, big dog, stop playing.